two of the most respected drivers in NASCAR. Gone in an instant. One moment, they're battling for position. The next, the wall is shattered. Cars are destroyed. And the entire race is stopped cold. What happened at Michigan today is something NASCAR fans will be talking about for a long time. And one of those drivers may not be walking away without consequences. And hey, real quick, if you're a true NASCAR fan like me, go ahead and drop a like and subscribe to the channel. NASCAR Nation News is just getting started, and we're pushing toward our next subscriber milestone. It's all about real tough from fans who live this sport every single week. All right, let's get into it. Michigan International Speedway. Sunday afternoon, the Cup Series race is deep into the final stretch. Just 51 laps remain, and Chase Elliott is absolutely rolling. He had just won Stage 2. The number 9 Hendrick Motorsports Chevrolet looked like it had the speed to compete for the win. At first, nobody saw it coming. Battling for second place, Elliott found himself underneath Christopher Bell heading into Turn 3. Then something unexpected happened. Elliott got loose, and not just a little loose. We're talking really loose. His car snapped to the right with nowhere to go. He went straight into the door of the num 20 Joe Gibbs racing Toyota. And that's when everything changed. Bell's car slammed hard into the outside wall. Not a glance, not a scrape, a full vicious impact. So hard, they actually broke the SASPER barrier. Let that sink in for a second. These walls are specifically designed to absorb some of the most violent impacts in motorsports. And this one broke. What happened next surprised everyone. Elliott's number 9 slid back down the track and slammed into a tire pack on the inside wall. Both cars were completely destroyed. And in moments like that, you hold your breath. The grandstands go quiet. Everyone watches. Everyone waits, thankfully. Both Chase Elliott and Christopher Bell climbed out of those mangled race cars. And the first thing they did, they embraced each other on the racetrack. That moment alone tells you everything you need to know about the character of these two drivers. However, there was one problem. NASCAR had no choice but to throw the red flag. The wall was visibly pushed inward. The race simply could not continue safely. Crews spent roughly 20 minutes repairing the damaged section of the barrier before competition could resume. But here's something that really puts this crash into perspective. The Elliott-Bell incident became the 10th caution of the race, 10 cautions, and there were still about 50 laps remaining. That tied the caution record set back in 2006 at Michigan. Think about that for a second. After being released from the infield care center, Chase Elliott spoke to the media. And this is where he showed exactly who he is. No excuses, no finger pointing, no blame. This is what he said: "I feel okay. I just really hate that happened, first and foremost. I want to apologize to Bell and the whole 20 team. That was my fault." He went on to explain that he committed to spinning out to avoid a worse wreck. But the car hooked right at the worst possible moment. And Bell happened to be right there. Elliott said he saw everything unfold in real time. He saw the wall coming. He knew immediately it was a massive hit. And his first concern was making sure Bell was okay, then apologizing face to face. "He raises me with a lot of respect," Elliott said, "and it was nothing intentional. I just stepped over the line and overcorrected." You know, in a sport where blame games and deflection happen all the time, that's a powerful statement. Chase Elliott owned it completely. But here's the thing that should have every NASCAR fan concerned right now. Christopher Bell's situation is still not fully clear. Bell was treated and released from the infield care center, however. He was not made available to the media afterward, and team owner Joe Gibbs confirmed that Bell is dealing with possible wrist and ankle injuries. He'll need to be reevaluated later this week, and that one word, possible, can mean a lot of things in NASCAR, especially when the number 20 team is right in the middle of a playoff push. Every race matters, every point matters, every week matters. Then something else happened. Kyle Larson also got caught up in the aftermath. Debris, what appeared to be a side window, struck the roof of his number 5 car. Yet another reminder of how quickly chaos can spread when things go wrong at high speed. And now we come to the biggest question of all. Given everything we witnessed at Michigan, the severity of the crash, Bell's potential injuries, the damaged SASPER barrier, and the sheer amount of chaos throughout this race, should NASCAR be looking at additional safety measures on superspeedways? Or is this simply the reality of racing at 200 miles per hour? I want to hear what you think. Drop your take down in the comments below. And if you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to NASCAR Nation News. We cover this sport the way it deserves to be covered, with real passion, real talk, and no fluff. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.